White people. Y'all racist. I like to start out with my racial material just to see who's a bitch, you know? So people can't handle it. You know, it's like, white people, can we just stop acting like all of y'all are racist? It's various degrees of it, but like y'all so afraid to admit it. You know, it's like, that's why it ain't gonna never go away. Niggas just don't wanna be like, I'm a little racist, you know? Cause this is how you know how racist you are, okay? There's an amount of black people that could have been in here when you walked in that would have made you go, wait a minute, am I in the right? That's how racist you are. That number of people is how racist you are. You used to things being white things. Because that's what racism really is. It's not about who you hate or don't or love or none of that. I mean, listen, obviously there's racists that hate people. Those are the professional racists. But all you amateur racists is still racist, you know? Because you see a racist as a bad, evil person. And since you don't see yourself as a bad, evil person, you think that you ain't never been racist. And that's where you fucking up at. Because racism don't got nothing to do with whether you're a good person or whether you love or hate black people. It's about your perspective, like the way you've been brought up to see the world and where you rank in it and who's beneath you and who's above you. That's where it is, right? Anybody could be racist. Look, I'll give you a perfect example. I Ubered here a few weeks ago. I Ubered here, had a spot here, Ubered. I go to get in the car, as soon as my hand touched the handle, the lady looked back and went, oh my God, and pulled off. Right? Now, does she hate black people? Who knows? Maybe not, you know, but all we can say for sure is that her reflex to seeing a black man try to get in her car was that I'm in danger. And listen, she came back around. I watched her on the app. She was coming back around. And I was in a hurry. I ain't gonna cancel, you know. So I get in the car, you know, and I don't let her off the hook. I keep it silent. I don't say nothing. I let it cook, you know. And eventually she broke the silence. She went, listen, I am so sorry. You just never know who'll try to get in your car around here. And I said, actually, bitch, that's what Uber is. They tell you who is gonna get in your car around here. That's how you would explain Uber to somebody. They give you a picture and GPS coordinates. Right? But she was so afraid of admitting that it was racism, she was doing all this other bullshit. She could have just been like, hey, you know what? It's a little racism, I'm working on it, you know? You know what she did instead? She changed the music. Yeah. When I got in the car, she was listening to like, you know, Hall and Oates or some shit like that. And she tried to change it to rap music to try and make me feel better, like calm the situation, you know. And it worked. It was early Drake, you know, very, very, very soothing. And I'm being perfectly honest, she was the best Uber driver I've ever had. She was whipping this fucking Subaru, you hear me? And she got me here on time. That's what really matters. Yeah, safe and on time, good temperature, good smell. She has mints, snacks, chargers. Man, and I'm an all's well that ends well kind of guy. I keep it a buck. I'm not gonna hold the grudge. I still gave her 3 out of 5 stars. You know? I took off 1 star for the racism, obviously. You can't just let that go unpunished, you know? And I took off another star because she was a black woman. I said, come on, sis. No, sometimes it be your own people acting funny, right? Sometimes it do. It do. Now, a lot of y'all don't know this about me, maybe, but I am a Marine Corps veteran, right? And no. Right. I guess it makes sense to cheer before you know my story, but it wasn't even like that at all. Like, I wasn't heroic whatsoever. Y'all get the wrong idea. Like, you know, minorities mostly don't join the military out of patriotism. I joined in March of 2001. Yeah, 6 months before 9/11. I was just trying to go to school, you know. Yeah, 9/11 was my 9/11, personally. I just threw my whole plan off, and don't get it twisted. I'm not a traitor. I'm not a traitor. I love my country. I'm not in love, but I was never willing to die for my country, but I was always willing to help kill somebody for my country. So I think that's the most you can expect till we get reparations or something up out of here. But listen, the only reason I bring it up, I didn't do it for the heroic cheers. I just brought it up because, I was the only black person in my platoon for a minute, so I kind of became an expert in talking to white people about race, Y'all got a lot of questions. And that's how I know it's pointless, Yeah, I never changed nobody's mind. I wasted a lot of conversation. Nobody got better. You ever met somebody that was racist and then you ran into them 10 years later and they was less racist? No. It doesn't work. I'm retired from being your first black friend. I'm too old for that. I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a starter Negro for you. If you don't have other black friends before you meet me, then that's a wrap for you. I'm not doing that. I don't want you to get it twisted though. I guess some people just assume what I think about shit. That like I'm woke because I'm anti-racism. But that's mostly because it benefits me and people I care about. I'm really a piece of shit underneath it all, I'm comfortable with that, I got a lot of ideas. I do drugs and I have ideas. One of my favorite things to do is I like to get very high right before I go to bed. Yeah. Like 50, 100 milligrams, something like that. Yeah. I know. That sounds like a lot if you weak as fuck. But the goal is to be high enough as I fall asleep that I'm still high when I wake up. Right? And then my morning thoughts be genius. And I did this a couple weeks ago, and I woke up and I just understood women so much better. Yeah, and we gotta have more empathy for women, because this is what I thought about when I woke up that morning. I was like, okay, imagine, sir. Imagine we live in a universe where you born with just 200 nuts to bust. Think about it. You've been walking around infinite your whole life. You ain't never had to count them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never had to worry about running out. Yeah. You need to have a lot more sympathy for women, right? Because, they born with all the eggs they gonna ever have, right? And by the time they hit puberty, their body is destroying them shits. Every single month. Oh, nobody came in, you suffer, bitch. Suffer. So every time you want to be like, man, this bitch crazy. No, she's disappearing from the inside, That's stressful. Like, you never gonna have a homie venting to you, like he going through a divorce or something. You know, he's like, you know what? Fuck Elizabeth. I wasted 75 nuts on that bitch. I gave her my best nuts. She just walked away, you know. Or imagine you at work, and you're like, hey man, what's going on with Doug, man? He's usually so upbeat. Like, what's going on with him? Like, hey, between us, man, quiet as kelp. He on his final 5, man. Yeah. He started menopause last week, and he kept saying he was hot. We got it on 65, and that's rough, right? That's a stressful existence. And then there's in vitro, right? Have y'all heard of this? I mean, I know the women, a lot of the young men it's one of those things that like all women have to deal with eventually, but they never talk about it, right? Like their mustaches. And I will run a black light over every top lip in this room. Y'all act like I'm full of shit. I'm telling the truth in here tonight. All these hoes got a stash, you understand? If you haven't seen hers, don't propose. She not comfortable being vulnerable with you yet. And maybe you asking, well, Brian, when's a good time to like ask to see it? You know, I'm like, well, this is what I do. Whenever I first catch her looking at my completely soft penis, I want to see your fucking mustache right now. We going in the bathroom. I'm putting on a jeweler's monocle. I'm going over your lip, because now we both seen something that wasn't for the world. Yeah. You don't get to peek at my dick in maintenance mode and go on about your business. But anyway, in vitro. So I'm gonna keep using you, sir, since you don't have a choice, right? And so we still in this world where we run out of nuts. But now, put on top of that, the societal pressure for you to reproduce and have kids. Okay? Now you late 30s, early 40s. You just had your last hot boy summer. Right? You and your lady, you trying, but it ain't working. I mean, y'all fucking, it ain't working. You sitting in the doctor's office. He's like, I got bad news. I don't know if you thought it was a myth or you lost count, but you fresh out of nuts, man. But don't worry, I know you're feeling vulnerable right now, but I'm right here with you. Just give me $30,000. Okay, take these vitamins and hormones for a little bit. Come back and see me. I'll go up in your balls and scrape a few off the walls. Right? Yeah. We'll pick out the best ones. We'll plant them shits. And, it only works like 20% of the time. But don't worry. We can try as many times as you'll give me $30,000. That's how they living out here. Have a little empathy. Because you gotta admit, if that was the world we lived in, men would be on every third date. Like, so what are we? Because I don't got nuts to just be wasting on the bitch. What's your intentions? You know, like, you in it for the long term, or you be warning your sons, hey, these hoes only out the one thing, you hear me? Don't let a bitch waste your nuts out here. See, yeah, I'm not a good guy, man. I just turned into a fucking hater out of nowhere, man. I don't like seeing a tall man having a good time. That's one of my pet peeves. I don't like seeing tall niggas enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? How tall are you? 6'2". What about you? 6'4". Fucking goofy ass nigga. It pissed me off, man. What about you, sir? 5'8". Oh. Nigga winning. Right. I hate it too, because it's the women. They all obsessed with height. Y'all put it all in your Tinder profile. And it's like, stop this. It's some short kings out here that's good catches. He got him a baddie. You know? Like, stop being obsessed with height. Is just titties for men. It's just something that everybody can see, that you didn't earn. And you show up and get treated better than the rest of us and act like it's something you fucking accomplished on your own. She used to piss me off. Like when I was in high school and I ain't know how to talk to women yet, you know, it was always the tall dudes. And it was like, hey man, look, all you gotta do is just be yourself. Not when you 5'6". If you're in high school and you 5 something and you're trying to get laid, you can't be yourself. You have to be talented. You got to be charismatic. You have to be one of the only people that sell cocaine. And when I see one of you tall fucks dancing the night away, surrounded by bad bitches and fresh fruit they brought you, I don't wish you were my height. That's a child's wish. I wish you would keep growing. Yeah, uncontrollably, non-stop. Till you reach a height where it's not sexy to nobody. Cause what'd you say, you 6'3"? 6'4"? Yeah, okay. You be about 7'2". Still getting the same caliber of bitches. Right there, think you in the league. You got no integrity, you won't correct them. But by the time you about 9'3", you had the driest dick in America. Yeah, at that point, you just a freak, you just a spectacle. Nobody's having sexual thoughts about 9-foot men, okay? The angles are off. That's like me coming across some tire-sized titties. Like sure, I want to see them so I can say I saw them, but I don't want to be responsible for them on a regular basis. It's heavy, you know? I don't like it. We gotta nip this in the bud. We gotta control. I think, you know what? I think we could solve a lot of problems in society if men had to put their dick size on their driver's license. Yeah. Think about this. We got a gun violence problem, right? But what's the real problem? It's not guns, but it's who could get a gun. And we gotta stop these little dick niggas from getting guns. Because I got a theory. I think a mass shooting that's little dick activity. It's something about shooting up an area that screams little dick activity to me. You know? And don't misinterpret. I'm not suggesting that dudes with big dicks don't kill people. But we usually kill specific people. You know, like, cause I can empathize with a man being fed up, being at his limit. You know, we all get frustrated at work and whatever, the life, whatever, society. That's why we go home, we drink a little beer, we smoke a little weed so we can calm down and don't kill no motherfucker body. Right? But if I ever got to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna kill a motherfucker tomorrow, I'm walking into work and I'm shooting Cheryl. Cause she the one been fucking with me for 3.5 years. I'm not gonna shoot up accounts receivable and hope Cheryl get the message, right? What kind of man does a passive aggressive murder? A little dick man, if you ask me. I know y'all uncomfortable with this, but listen. We can go measure and see if I'm right. For whatever reason, if you kill a lot of people, they either kill you or arrest you gently, you know? So we got a lot of these niggas intact. Let's go see what they working with, because look, if you woke up tomorrow and I publish my findings, all of y'all would be like, get the fuck out of here. Every mass shooter in the last 30 years got a 3-inch dick? Erect? Wow, that's crazy. I would have never thought. Then we would have bipartisan support. I introduced my legislation. Liberals, I'm getting guns on the street. Conservatives, I'm creating jobs. Right? We start a national corps of dick measurers like the census. Right? We base it out of Texas, okay? And every 5 years, we go around the country, we measure every penis. We give you a comprehensive dick score. We put it on your license, right? And then your dick score determine what size weapons you're allowed to own. This is the dream. Picture it. Imagine it. Some nerd walks into the gun store. Excuse me, nobody will fuck me or be my friend. Let me have an AR-15, please. Let me see your ID. Ooh. I'm so sorry, sir. You don't have the girth for a rifle. Yeah, it's a minimum girth. You can still purchase this high-end slingshot or this surprisingly effective duck call. Those are your two choices. And then he goes to work the next day. Fuck you, Cheryl. I love it, I love it. This is something I love the most. This is the funniest thing to me about like society and shit. Like, everybody's gathered here, having a good time. People from all walks of life, right? And we didn't cure COVID. We just stopped caring. Right? But so what's the lesson to learn from all that is that, hey, don't let politicians get you riled up and hating your neighbor, right? Because the truth is, you gotta admit, this is evidence, the only difference between conservatives and liberals when it came to COVID was how long you gave a fuck. Because look, I'm not saying you can't disagree, you can't argue, you can't fight for your rights and all that shit. But you got more in common than they let on, you know. Yeah, liberals gave it like a year and a half. Conservatives gave it like a week and a half. But we all arrived at the same conclusion. Grandma need to stay in the fucking house. So we can go outside, you feel me? Just think about it, you sitting here not giving a fuck about something that we were so serious about. Motherfuckers was losing friends, stop talking to family. I'm not gonna sit at Thanksgiving table and look, right? I ain't lose nobody. I knew my uncle was a dumb bitch way before the pandemic. You know? I still love him, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck Dr. Fauci. He don't make peach cobbler, nigga. The only place it still feel like the pandemic sometimes is in a Uber. Right? Because there's a small pocket of Americans that didn't get the memo. They out here still, you know, like it's 2020, masked up, gloved up. And sometimes they be your Uber driver. You know, and it's like they not wrong, but it's like, hey, you stupid bitch, like, stop that shit. Right? Like that's how you feel sometimes, like you making me feel stupid. But if you in somebody's car, if you in the Uber, you gotta be on what they on. And I travel too much, I catch too many Ubers, so I gotta keep a mask on me when I go to certain places. You know, because I don't know what they gonna be. Like I treat my mask like a condom in the Uber. I get in and I'm like, so... Like, we can use them if you really want to use them, but come on, I'm clean. What are we doing? Like, oh, you clean when the last time you got tested? I'm like, oh, I just meant I don't feel sick. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of condoms, you guys know that even though the economy's all fucking crazy now, the condoms are going steady. Yeah, steadily up. Yeah, which means a lot of people are buying condoms, which is crazy to me, because nobody uses condoms. Right, and see, and you giggle because you kind of know what I'm saying is true. I mean, we live in a town where they put up billboards to remind you that, like, syphilis is still a you know what I mean? But I ask this question in every city, in every show, and I get the same answer every time, right? Watch this. Round of applause if you use condoms. You see how wild that is? We all doing it raw out here. Yeah. The goal is raw. Raw is for lovers. We all trying to get to raw. That's why half of y'all psychos are buying condoms for no reason. Because you want the new person you trying to fuck to notice the condoms, assume you use them all the time, and not make you use one. Those are the only people buying condoms. And listen, that's not true. It's a very, very, very small niche group of people that also buy condoms. And it's people that respect the hell out of their wives, but still cheat on them. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna break our vows, but I'm not gonna fuck up your pH balance, baby. I'm not gonna bring another bitch flora and fauna to your pussy. That would be disrespectful. And it kind of scares me because nobody's using condoms at a time when, like, we hornier than we ever been. Everybody horny as shit, right? Because think about this. COVID is the last thing that happened to everybody in the world since World War II. And what happened after World War II? Baby boom. Because when people think the world about to end, we got to get it in. When you think you might die, you want to fuck. And it's scientifically proven all around the world, everybody horny than a motherfucker. Hornier than ever. And I personally think America is hornier than the rest of the world, right? Because we got caught off guard the most, which made it scarier, which made us hornier. And why did we get caught off guard? Well, because we the best. And we've been the best for so long, a lot of us was born in the best country. And we spoiled about a lot of shit. And one of the things that we spoiled about the most is new diseases. We don't have to worry about those, we just hear about them. Right? Remember SARS? Remember bird flu? Remember swine flu? Ebola? Yeah, that was all some shit we read about. It didn't stop our lives. We're like, oh shit, okay, damn, that's horrible for them. Okay, can I please get a number 2 with a... So when COVID came around, we was business as usual. We were the last ones to catch on. And see, a lot of y'all, again, you cocky now, we well out of it, nobody cares. You got shit you believe over other shit. But remember when it was not political, nobody knew shit, and it was just scary as fuck? I'ma take you back. December 2019. We all heard the little whisperings. It's a new disease out there. We said, where about? They said somewhere in China. We was like, okay, ain't that where they be at? Like, fuck that gotta do with us? We going Christmas shopping, okay. Get these deals, man. Then a few weeks later, we heard it was fucking up Italy. We were like, oh shit, that's unusual. Maybe we should prepare or something like that. And it was like, yeah, but you know what though? They dirty as shit in Italy. Like, they got one famous canal, you can't swim in it. That's crazy, they nasty as shit. Of course, it was gonna be anywhere in Italy, you know what I mean? Happy New Year. Then a few weeks later, we heard it was fucking up Seattle. And we're like, okay, that's concerning. That means it's here. Maybe we should probably... But you know what, though? If you think about it, like Seattle... That's basically the Italy of America. Like, if we... Like, they dirty as shit, too. All they gave us was, what, grunge music, the Supersonics? They fucking nasty, bro, if it's gonna be anywhere. Happy Valentine. Then a couple weeks later, it started affecting important places. Shut down New York City, not our crown jewel. They beat 9/11. Then it fucked up Hollywood. Started shutting off TV. We were still outside. Then Tom Hanks got it. We said, oh shit, rich people getting in. Get all the toilet paper you can carry. Get in the fucking house. Don't come out. Hide from everything. That's when you were so horny you couldn't believe it. And what made it even scarier, which made us even hornier, is that dumb motherfuckers always talk first. Way before scientists. That's just how the world works. Science takes time, stupid is instant. Don't forget, we were scared to death. All we knew is it was here, it had killed people, and it was spreading, and it was in the air. And we waiting for fucking answers, and scientists are collecting samples and waiting for centrifuges to stop spinning. And the dumbest nigga you know was on Twitter going, it's coming from the 5G antennas, everybody. We knew these next generation speeds would come at a price. They broadcasting it to us all. And it's all the worst things mixed together. It's AIDS mixed with Ebola, mixed with child support. Run for your lives. Hide wherever you can. That's when you was at your horniest. In the house, running out of toilet paper. Looking into bidets for the first time. Peeking out your blinds like, I might have to fuck whoever left out there. #1 song in the country was Wet Ass Pussy. For most of that whole year. And if you look into the history of Billboard, there's never been a song with pussy in the title in the top 50, let alone number 1. We did that. Some of the old guys are confused. Wet ass pussy, the kids call it WAP. It's WAP for short. But it's a woman's empowerment anthem by a stripper turned rapper named Cardi B. Basically, America's sweetheart, you know? And it's all about all the things she gets away with and all the privileges she gets because she got good ass pussy. Right? And my favorite part of the song, you're gonna love this. My favorite part of the song, she goes, I don't cook, I don't clean. How you think I got this ring? Right? Implying that she don't gotta do none of that wifey shit because she got good ass pussy. She got married anyway. You know what I mean? And that's hilarious because shortly after the song came out, her husband cheated on her. And listen. I celebrate black love. They got back together. They back together. They did, and they had another baby. Beautiful family. They going strong, and I wish them the best. But I'm sure now, Cardi knows she got amazing pussy. She still need to, microwave a Hot Pocket sometimes, or maybe you got to take a load out the dryer and fold it pussy. I don't know what your dynamic is, but no chores pussy is like once in a generation. Like most of y'all don't got that. That's crazy. It's a crazy standard to hold yourself to. That's the problem with that song is it was so catchy. Everybody was in the house. We all heard it. Everybody know the words. And it fucked a lot of women up. It made a lot of women think they got better pussy than they got. Everybody that know the words think they got the WAP. How's that possible? How can everybody have something that's special? That's crazy. Okay, I ain't here to fuck with y'all self-esteem. Everybody got the WAP, okay? Yeah, tell them I said it, I'll vouch. But I will say, there's levels to the WAP, can we agree? Yeah, all pussies ain't created equal. No. Go to the Vagina Museum, they all different shapes and sizes and curves and ridges and different pelvic floor strengths. There's pussy out there that feel like I got a hand in it that's doing extra stuff. Now, I measure pussy by what it could potentially ruin. So, I'll say WAP 1 can ruin your other relationships. You get some WAP 1, you're gonna call your mom less. You're gonna start canceling plans with the homies or cutting them short more often. You're gonna start sending emojis that you wasn't sending before. You might have to sell something you love, your PlayStation, your golf clubs. But that's standard good pussy. And that's the highest good pussy I advise you deal with, because it gets out of control from there. Now, WAP 2, well, first, I don't know who graduated or whatever, but this is not additive, this is exponential. Like the Richter scale. In other words, WAP 2 is not 2 WAP 1s. It's 10 of them. And then 100 and 1,000 and so forth. You just need to understand the jump in power is substantial. WAP 2 can fuck up your finances. Okay? This that pyramid scheme pussy. Should have had you wake up in a couple of weeks like, when did I order all this Herbalife? I guess I guess I'm a small business owner now. The WAP 3, I call that antimatter pussy. Right when you come in contact with it, it destroy both of y'all. Right? That Amber Heard, if you will. You know? Pussy so good, she take a shit on your bed. You don't break up with her. No. You stick around. She cut off one of your fingers, you like, I got 9 more fingers, God is good. Right? We gonna abuse each other till we go to trial, bitch. Now, WAP 4 is as high as I'm gonna go, because, you know, WAP 5 is Eve. WAP 4 is as high as I'm gonna go, because I don't think none of y'all, you know, got that, because it's not that I don't believe in you. I just feel like that's a lot of power for one person to have and just be sitting here with us regular folk, you know what I mean? WAP 4 can ruin a nation. Change the course of history. Start a war, end a war. You know, that Helena Troy. I love the confidence out here. Some of these women looking at me like, nigga, you ain't saying shit. Look, she confident as shit. She looking at me like, hey boy, I'll put it on Putin one time and save Ukraine with this pussy, bro. I love that faith. Right? She was looking at me like, and? No, I like the confidence. I would love all you ladies to be confident. I just want you to be accurate. Okay? If you saying you got that foe, I'm not here to tell you otherwise. But I want you to be accurate. Okay, you might have a forced attitude, you walk around with a 3.5 talking too much. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do for you is, I'm gonna give you a historical example, and then you decide where your pussy measure up. Deal? Deal. Okay, so y'all heard of Queen Elizabeth? This this seemingly immortal, racist, crypt keeper looking bitch that finally fucking died when they found the Infinity Stones or whatever, killed that fucking cunt. Yeah. Grown all the fuck you want, you bootlickers. How dare you be a real American worshiping the royal family like they fucking matter. They are, listen. They are objectively the worst family that has ever lived. All they've ever done is steal shit, destroy cultures, and fuck their cousins. They just the Targaryens with no dragons. They not better than you. Anyway, old Lizzie was not supposed to be the Queen of England, okay? She was not in line to be the queen. Her uncle, Edward, was the King of England. He started fucking with an American woman named Wallis Simpson. No relation. Bomb-ass pussy, though. Wallis was originally married to a pilot. Back when pilots was new, very lucrative. She divorced that pilot, married a millionaire. Back when millionaire was as high as you could go. Divorced the millionaire, started fucking the King of England. Yeah. That pussy went pilot, millionaire, royalty. That's a hell of a resume for one vagina, is it not? Like her queefs are just the Jefferson theme song, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, young lady, the Jeffersons is a sitcom from the 80s where it was like a rags to riches story and the main part of the theme song was moving on up, right? So that's why these old fucks are laughing. But he wanted to marry her immediately, right? Less than a year, he was trying to get linked, right? And the problem is, the King of England is also automatically the head of the Church of England. And the church gotta bless you being king, you know. And the Church of England didn't allow divorce at the time. And so they was like, hey, you can't be the king and marry a divorced bitch. So he just quit being the king. He's the first king and only king in history to just give up the throne. He gave it to his little brother. His little brother never expected to be king. He wasn't ready. It overwhelmed him. He had a speech impediment and a cocaine problem. 10 months into his reign, he dropped dead of a heart attack, and everything passed on to his teenage daughter, Elizabeth. And that is how we got stuck with that bitch for 90 million years or whatever the fuck. So ask yourself again, do you have quit being the king pussy? Now, if you say yes, I believe you, and I would just respectfully like to sniff it one time just so I can know for the future, you know? No. I don't know if y'all picked up on it. I've been dropping little clues, little Easter eggs throughout my set, but I'm a big time feminist. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, and you know, I've bell hooks, etc. You know, and they're making good points like, oh, yo, women are people and stuff like that. I was like, okay, that's a good argument, you know. So I started acting like women were people, and it didn't break anything or ruin anything. And as a male feminist, I might be the greatest male feminist of all time. I study on I meditate on my feminism. I think about it a lot, and I thought about this a lot. As a male feminist, there's only 3 situations that I will be comfortable punching a woman in the face, and not feeling bad about it at all, right? And listen, I know a lot of the women already got strong feelings about it, you know. You haven't heard what I'm gonna say, you know, and I literally been entertaining you for an hour, you know, and maybe some of y'all think I'm gonna be like, punch bitches, good night, right? But I don't want everybody screaming out how they feel. I'm gonna pick one of y'all to just be the representative, right? Is it okay with you? You wanna? Okay. So I'm gonna say each reason, and then I'm gonna do like this, and then you can respond however you like. Okay? You can say whatever you want. You can't say nigga though. I know. Yeah, the white women tricky. They be like, you said anything? No, bitch, not on my watch. No. So here it is. 3 reasons I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad about it. Number 1 is if she asked me to. Yeah, that's called consent. That's none of your business. How 2 adults climax or whatever. Right? Are you okay with consent, ma'am? Yes? Good girl. So my number 2 reason that I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad about it at all is if she was stomping out my mama. Now, let me be clear. I'll let you get a fair fight with my mama. She talk a lot of shit. She got a mouth on her, you know? But she got hands to match. Right? She legendary in the hood. She like 49 and 12, something crazy, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna let you stomp her out. And listen, I know a lot of y'all from the suburbs. A stomp out is basically when you already won a fist fight and your opponent is on the ground and you decide to be extra and stomp on her body for bonus damage. You know? So let's just say for the sake of argument, you at the function, you get into it with my mom, it come to blows, and the Lord is with you that day. You overcome the Philly shell, you get the best of her. She's laid out. That's not an issue. I'll help her up, we'll go home. It's happened a dozen times before. But if you moving for the stomp, I'm gonna jab you, bitch. I'm not letting you stomp my mama, I'm sorry. And again, let me be clear. I'm not gonna fight you like I would fight a man. But I'm gonna give you a quick, bitch be good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little sample, you decide if you want the whole thing like Costco, but for whooping your ass. For my mom is all I'm saying. For my mom? That's fair? Thank you. Outstanding. And last but not least, my tip-top reason that I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad at all. And let me just say, as a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps, my most American reason that I will punch a woman in the face and not feel bad at all is if someone offered me enough money, for the right amount of money. Yeah, that's where I am with it. That's the American way. Okay, our values are for sale. There's three numbers you gotta know as an American: your address, your social, and how much money you would sell out for. And for me, where I am in my life right now, because Netflix doesn't pay as much as you would imagine, for about $50,000, not a bitch in this room will be safe, you understand? I will put the tips on every single one of y'all. No, we're stupid, we're silly, we're having fun, Some bloggers gonna have fun with it and report I'm a messiah. Listen, I want y'all to know something too. I ain't one of these comedians that be hiding behind like, this is art and these are just jokes. I meant that. So decide if you still a fan or whatever. Nah, okay. No, seriously, guys, listen. There's no lessons in my jokes. You know what I mean? Like if you learn something or you shifted your perspective or you feel enlightened by something, that was purely a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That's just a side effect. My goal was to make you laugh, I'm not a philosopher king or none of that shit, But some people, that's not enough. They need their comedians to be serious. They want a real nugget to leave with, something to really remember about it I really mean. That's really my personality, right? And some of y'all need, and this last one, this is for those people, okay? If you gotta leave here with something, leave here with this. All y'all gay. All y'all gay. That's facts. I'm mostly talking to the men. You're gayer than you're allowed to admit. Like I said, I did a lot of reading. I discovered this guy, Dr. Kinsey. Okay, he's an American scientist. He's the first person to actually study sexuality in depth. He did it for 40 some odd years. He did so many surveys and experiments, and he founded the Institute of Sexuality. And he invented the Kinsey scale, which is a measure of how gay you are. And so Dr. Kinsey says, are you gay is a silly question. The real question is, how gay are you? And I will also lie to you, especially the older people, because y'all grew up like me in the 70s and 80s. Okay, it was a simpler time. You was either gay or straight or ugly. But now we know better than that. It's not binary, it's a spectrum, my niggas. Okay? And you somewhere on there. It goes all the way from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to Lil Nas X backup dancing. And you somewhere on there. Look, in other words, we used to think it was a light switch. Now we know it's a dimmer switch. Okay, all right. See, this is the part of the night where I realized, oh, the crowd is full of a bunch of bitch ass niggas. That's what you are. For 55 minutes, I've been shitting on women's mustaches and ovaries, and I just gave you a list of reasons I will punch them in the face, and all of y'all was, get her! And now I'm just making a general observation that mildly threatens your sexuality, and you motherfuckers can't handle it. I see. It's all right. It's all right. Because I understand, fellas. I get what's going on. You know, it's like, ladies, this is the one area where y'all really actually do have an advantage, you know? It's like, sure, you know, your eggs are running out, right? But your sexuality is infinite and untouchable. Y'all can go to college and eat 45 pussies. And right after graduation, be like, you know what? It's not for me. And go get you a husband. Tell him all the stories, show him the pictures. These dudes can't even laugh at this joke too hard because masculinity is a prison. Okay? Madness is a club. Okay? It's a box. You gotta stay in the fucking box. You can lose being a man. You understand? It's like being stripped of the title, no rematch. One gay shit, you're out the club. Right? That's all these dudes' biggest fear. They gonna come too close to some gay shit, and then the UFC announcement team is gonna materialize like, it's all over. It's all over. It's the end of an era. But deep down, they all know what I'm saying is kind of true. Because all the manliest shit is the gayest shit. If you exclude women from something, it's just a countdown till it gets gay. You been to prison? Gay. Oh, you played football? Locker room? Gay. Oh, you served in the military? Gay as fuck. It's the gayest thing you ever did. But I get it. Like I said, I get it. We trapped. We got all these dumb rules that make us behave weirdly to y'all. Every time you see a man doing something you don't understand, y'all got all these names for it. Oh, it's misogyny, it's homophobia, it's all this. It's just the same phenomenon. You just naming it different shit. It's niggas trying to stay in the box. Okay, because one step out, it's cold out here. Out here, they treat you like a woman. Oh, no. So we do everything we can to stay right here with it. We got dumb it. Like, you know, one of the rules for men, this is crazy to me. We're allowed to hug our friends, but we're not allowed to exhale. No, you gotta hold your breath during that hug. No matter how much you miss them, the best you can do is punch him in the spine. My God. He could have just done 15 years in prison. For you. And you at his coming home party, you hug him, as soon as your shoulders drop, niggas gonna be like, you see that? That was romantic, nigga. What's going on there? You know, they did a survey. 60% of men saw all 27 of the first 27 Marvel movies. Yeah. And 90% of them gave them positive reviews. That's how much we love superheroes. Infinity War was fucking dope. Right? I could write them same exact movies and change one detail. At the end, Thanos snapped like this. And them same dudes would have to change their whole opinion of everything that happened. Like, I mean, like, it was cool to see it on the big screen, but I felt like they had an agenda, you know what I mean? Like, Thanos was kind of sus or whatever. Yeah, it's wild, it's wild. I wish the Kinsey scale was just a scale you could stand on and it would say how gay you were, you know what I mean? I would make all y'all do it on the way out. And watch you fucking squirm. Dudes so insecure, they'd be like, well, can I take off my shoes first and come out? Oh, it's true, it's true. And y'all all know it, because we've met those dudes that are 100% straight. Those are the weird people. First of all, you're not resourceful. I don't respect that. You're not gonna touch a dick in a pinch. You a coward is what you are. No matter what's at stake, come on. I think the straightest you can be and be a normal person is about 95%. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling all of you 5% gay. I think that's about the average. I think that's the straightest you can be and act normal. Okay, I'm not backing down. You 5% gay, nigga. That's what I said. Guys, again, relax. It's not a trick. I'm on your side. Masculinity's a prison. I'm trying to bust you out. Listen, 95% straight is straight enough. That 5%, that's where your feminist side live. That's where your empathy at. That's why you can listen to your woman's stories and pretend you care. That's why you can play dress-ups with your kids. That's why you can rub a baby's chin and say Gucci goo. 5% gay don't mean you love dick. It means you a grown-ass man that's focused on his mission, that's willing to tolerate a dick if it gets in the way. That's called being an adult. Grow the fuck up. I'm calling you gay because I believe in you, motherfucker. Still don't got him. All right, that's fine. Listen, I ain't wanted to have to come to this, but whatever. You know, ladies, I've been kind of shitting on y'all all night. And I'm not sorry, but it's all led up to this moment, you know, because these dudes left me hanging. And so I'm gonna bless y'all. I'm gonna bless y'all with a little nugget, okay? I'm about to tell y'all a fact about men that you have probably never heard, right? Look how quiet it is. All I ask in exchange for revealing this little nugget of wisdom is that you look at the face of the man that's with you as I say this, okay? And if you're not here with no man, just watch this nigga right here and this motherfucker right there, okay? Because both of them were laughing the hardest the whole show until I started this joke and I lost them both. They've been straight-faced the whole time. Arms folded. Speak for yourself, queer, you know what I mean? Just looking at me like that, like, just come out the closet, it's Austin, nobody cares, faggot, you know what I mean? That's how they were looking at me. So, watch your man and watch these men, okay? And here it is, very simple. Every man in America has one thing in common for sure. We've all been getting haircuts since we was babies. And one thing we never talk about is every once in a blue moon, in the middle of a haircut, the barber's dick will brush up against you. Yeah, you're not straight-faced no more, my nigga, huh? Yeah. All y'all had a dick on you. I don't hear no objections. Yeah, let's talk about it. Nah, don't explain. Let me talk. I'll explain for you. Now listen, ladies, it's not sexual. It's just physics. Okay, those beauty chairs are well lubricated. You tap them like that, they fucking spin, you know? Slightest momentum. And if you got a good barber, they up on you close. They rotating for precision, right? And sometimes the chair and the barber go in the opposite directions. You got your elbow sticking off too far, out of nowhere, bang. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. And here is what's gonna really blow your fucking mind. Do you know how we react when this happens? We don't. We in all the little ways the niggas cancel out gay shit, pause, no homo, all that. We don't do none of that shit. We freeze, we act like it didn't fucking happen. And do you know why we act like it didn't happen? It's because we're grown men. And we understand that the worst thing that can happen at a barbershop ain't a half-second dick touch. It's walking out that barbershop with a fucked up haircut. You understand? The haircut is the mission. The dick is in the way. And if you was 100% straight, you run out that barbershop screaming or fight somebody or come back with a shotgun. But you're not an idiot. You 5% gay. And that's what allows you to slide right past that dick and look in the mirror and go, God damn. I'd risk it all again to look this good.